Yes, good morning. This is Eric again. Last time I talked about love, the love that it takes to enjoy marriage, a love that it takes to marry someone so that they will not be divorced anymore. And I get a lot of feedback, but today I wanted to talk about how to get that kind of love, because many people call me and ask me the question about certain things. First, it's so simple. It's by prayer. It's by prayer that you get that kind of love. By putting God behind the wheel. If your life is like a car, behind the wheel will be God. And all your desire, all your choice, everything that you like personally has to be aside, and you leave it to God. And some people will say, well, yes, according to what I heard, that even if God have to say something, even if God have to make the decision for you, you too, you have to do something. And I say no. And you might disagree. I say no, because if we know that much, we don't need God anymore. If we are that smart, there will never be a divorce on this earth. How come we have all kind of divorce or disagreement in the marriage? So putting God at the center of your decision making is not that you have to help God too. He know you before you come out from your mom's womb. He know what is good for you. He prepare everything for you. He know your destiny. Now when it comes to choosing somebody to live with, you say that you're going to put your input. Even if you're going to say something or make a choice, or it will look like you are the one who making a choice, if he doesn't give you life, if he doesn't wake you up, if he doesn't inspire you, you will not do that. And also, the danger about it is that we human beings, including me, we always want to please ourselves more than God. And then we argue that no, we are pleasing God. The God created us free, and He wants us to be free. Yes, free to take a shower, free to brush your teeth. But when it comes to a marriage, to me, if you have to get into that and make a decision added to God, then you miss the point. Because you might thinking that, okay, yellow color is better for me, and God think that is a blue. So now you're going to negotiate between God and you. Oh, well, people will say, God says that whatever that you ask, I will give you. If you ask properly. If you ask according to His will. Because the Bible also says that we ask and we don't receive, because we're asking wrongly. So sometimes we have to think, and we have to read the whole Bible. We have to read the whole Bible to see what is the mindset of God. Because I heard that a lot. God wants us to be free. God wants us to, the Bible says that to ask and then He will give you. Well, how come that sometimes you ask things and you don't get it? You think that everything that we ask, that's what we get? No, God knows the beginning and the end of everything. And when you are in a relationship, God already knows the outcome of it. God just will not force you. That's the thing. If you want to make your own choice based on your own desire, He will not force you. And then that's when the enemy will get you. And then you are in the marriage, and then you have your own reason to get into that marriage. There's no true love, and you have a kid. What will happen? Are you going to just leave all that? That's when some people will say, yes, because of the kid, because of so and so, I have to stay. Yes, it's good. I'm not going to tell you to get divorced. I already said divorce is not good. But the thing is that if you don't love the person as he is or she is, then you will spend the rest of your life complaining. You know, the Bible says that God said that to worship Him with all our strength, all our spirit, and all our soul. But you want to use those things to argue, to complain, to accuse, and then at the same time you say that you love the person. You know, it's so simple here. Look at yourself in the mirror, be humble, and read the Bible and ask the Holy Spirit to inspire you. And tell me, if God is behind the wheel of your life and He is the one who is the decision maker, and then you consult God to do anything, I can tell you that whatever that you're going to do in that marriage or anything, you're going to always consult Him before you do that. And guess what? By consulting God in your decision making, in your behaviors, in everything that you're planning to do or you want to do, and then you say to yourself that I want God's glory to be manifest, I want my going and coming back to please God, I don't think you will go to bed without wanting to resolve issue with your wife. I don't think that you will be dragging the name of your wife everywhere. I don't think you're going to be fighting, or you will not want peace. You will not want joy. You will not want happiness in your marriage. You see, so that is why I want us, including myself, just to think, with God there is a victory, right? There is a victory, but how are we going to get a victory? By trying to be obedient. For that reason, I think that the best thing to do is to follow the advice of God, put our own desire aside, try to be obedient as much as we can, and then you will see that all these things that God promised you and I will happen in every area. Job, marriage, you know, whatever that you're doing on this earth. And then we have to remember that all that we need to do, or all that we decide to do according to the Bible, has to please God. So if you are a child of God and then you want to please God, even if it's hard, you will try to kill all this desire or all this temptation. You will try to kill it just to be obedient to God. And then the fruit will be there for you. Happiness, joy, and everything will be happening in your marriage or in your life. So it's not about okay, we have to make a decision. It looks like you're making a decision. Somebody said to me that but you have to make that choice. You have to walk to that person. Well, but don't forget that whatever you do, either the devil will inspire you, either God will inspire you. Okay? And then you will act on it. That's what it is. But the thing is that child of God, whatever that you want to do in action, that maybe you thinking that you are the one who doing it, what is your mindset? If your mindset is to be obedient to God, if your mindset is if your mindset is what can I do to please my God, you will make the right decision. You will ask the right way, and then you and I going to be blessed. That's what it is. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. If you get married to somebody because of how they look like, that's not love. You know, the love have to be there first, and that one will be add up. He's good looking, or for the fact that she is beautiful, that one is add up. It's a plus. But the root, the seed has to be the true love. And that one, it got to be a blessing. It's not something that you can create. And it's not something that, you will produce yourself. It's by prayer. Because when it happens, when you receive that answer from God, it's the name of God that will be glorified. Our God is jealous God. Do you think He glorifies God when in household every day there is a fighting, argument, and all that? That's not what it is. But today, that's the nature of human being. We want to be the decision maker, or we want to participate. But at the same time, we don't know anything. We cannot see past the end of our nose. That's how far we can see. But ego, go and read the book of Romans chapter 3, the whole chapter. You will see the nature of a human being. All the time, that's what we want to do. And then we think that, okay, it's okay, or, it has to be like that. No. Surrender 100%. That's the main thing. So that's what I want to share with you today. And step by step, we will be having a conversation. But guess what? To get the love that I'm talking about, the love that will last longer, is for eternity. The love that accepts the other person the way they are is through prayer. And when you get that, the name of God will be glorified. You don't pray to get that kind of love to boost yourself. You don't pray to get that kind of love to show up. But God has to be first. And when God is first, there is a victory. There is a blessing. And there is so many things that you and I, we heard about. Sometimes we heard it. We go to church every day. And then we will hear the pastor preaching about it. But it has to sink in our heart. It has to reside in our heart. When it gets to that point, you believe in it. And then you will act on it. So today, I can give you an example. Today, some people go to church because of the name. Because they like to be there. Because so-and-so going there. Because their father used to go there. Yes, marriage is not like that. Okay? And church should not be like that. So, do you see the kind of love I'm talking about? If you love to go to a certain church that you belong to because of those reasons, and then you say, well, I'm going to worship, yes. But what is the main reason? Dig your heart. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell the truth to yourself. There is so many other reasons. Or receive a miracle. Or have an answer of your problem. Is that right? No, that's not what it's about. It's God first and last. God first and last. And then you have to be honest. And when you think well, you will see what I'm talking about. If you disagree with me, that's okay. But I'm telling you what I know through experience. I don't know more than you. And I just want us to have a conversation. And if you allow yourself to listen to what I'm saying, to listen to it, and want to be honest, yes, you will see it clearly. And if I'm wrong, let me know. We will discuss about it humbly, by putting God first, by putting His word first, and surely we will get the answer. So that's what I want to share today with you. Thank you, and may God bless you. Thanks.